Initially, when I first started playing the tour, just to climb up the ladder was awesome. I mean, I really enjoyed the traveling. I was a young kid. I was seeing places I'd never seen. If you get the opportunity to walk on the center court of Wimbledon, you're playing one of your great rivals. That would probably be what you most look forward to. It's my proudest moment, probably over a course of a 3 or 4 day period, would be the 1980 US Open, where I beat Lendl, Connors, and Borg back to back to back. And so I sort of proved to myself and to others that it wasn't just sort of I had talent or that I could sort of do it physically as well, because that was sort of a knock on me. Maybe I wasn't as fit as some of these other guys. So I took a lot of pride in that. And Wimbledon 1980 with Borg is the one that 100 times more than any other match is the one that's discussed. Maybe culminating with my 84 Wimbledon against Connors, where I beat him real badly. Sort of felt like I was on top of the world then, and sort of taking the game to perhaps another level at that stage. I should have played the Australian Open the first 6-7 years of my career, but I didn't do that. Instead, I chose to play Davis Cup. You know, it was sort of difficult to think, how could I do both of those at the same time then? And I took a lot of pride in representing my country and playing and winning for them 5 different times. Generally, the game has become more athletic, but it's also become more like they're almost like robots. And not only in tennis, other sports as well. But it's sort of interesting to see sort of what's developed. And I think aesthetically, it's more fun to watch. You see more rallies, more diversified styles of play. And if you quicken the courts up, I think you could succeed in doing that. If you cut the grass a little finer, if you did what they did in Australia this year, where the court played as fast as I'd ever seen it. I think that was part of the reason why Roger was able to do his thing and not get hurt with the higher bouncing balls as much as maybe he had in the past against Nadal's ball, say, for example. For a guy from like myself who came up in New York and looks at what the sport has given me, and the fact that the US Open is played in New York, and the fact that, to me, New York City is the greatest city in the world, and that you really haven't seen players come out of that area since my brother. You know, it's been a long time, and so I feel like that's something that we have to try to address more seriously.